Saturday in October. A simple name and a complex rivalry. For one side, the Big Orange is just not a color they can sit with, and the other side, Crimson, has them seeing red. Easy to assume everyone here has a lighter in hand, and now we get to see who will use it. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. So Tennessee's offense will have first crack at this one. Crimson Tide dominated the last time they saw the balls blowing out Tennessee.
Man, Reese, it was roll tide roll as soon as they got off the bus. David, they were bigger, they were stronger and faster, and showed up on the scoreboard.
Oh, and Tennessee hasn't forgotten about it. You've had a year to stew on it and do something about it because you had a lot of mistakes a year ago.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. Moving past the 25. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. After the run, now to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. One of the mantras of the Crimson Tide is they want to make your rear end quit. And that defensive line can certainly do that.
Big, physical. You've seen all these guys up front. They're strong at the point of attack, and they make you earn everything you get. And the athleticism when they get you in passing situations and they know you're going to pass, they're going to come after your quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So Alabama's offense will get the ball for the first time. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd, these two.
There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This crowd Here's to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Uncorks it. He's open on the right. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Big fella moving. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is ahead early in Death Valley, but that's not exactly Trevor Lawrence out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Miami. Any big changes in his ACC clash? We've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Presley. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get out. They got the win, so you know in this one they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The sure hands. It's Bobo. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick Saban. This has been such a critical game, not just in the SEC, but all across college football as well, Dave.
Yeah, in 1901, going back that far, this rivalry, the fans absolutely don't like each other. Nothing. They don't like anything about each other. Every time the other team's playing, they're cheering against them. This game has always meant a lot.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third down, he drops the throw. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The RPO fired complete to the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking downfield on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll toss it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here is the Tennessee offense. Complete to start this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Vols line up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown time.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sims. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ramsey. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They boot it away. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Presley. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Presley. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He got it. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Eakin. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Presley. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Bean.
They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab on the left. Really short gain on that one, defense. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Vols will punt it away on fourth down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll keep it himself. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 45. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Tide and Vols. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Alabama and Tennessee plays out.
The Volunteers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Back open in the middle. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of first down yardage. Fourth down is coming. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. That last last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Got his man on the right. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bobo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The Vols will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Eakin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on third down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's in the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Still on his feet at the 45. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Presley. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll do it himself. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise backing this defense on third down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They feed him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Got his man down the middle. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And the Vols decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Eakin. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. On the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Power football with the run. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Bean. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Volunteers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Leaves it with the back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama quickly back to the line. Just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. On the ground, it's Cameron. Touchdown, Bama! And the stomping has commenced. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. The tide is high and rolling as they try to send Rocky Top to rock bottom, and they've built a big lead.
And Alabama's simply been the more physical team in this game, and you're starting to see that exert itself here in the second half. They're pulling away, David. Tennessee's going to have to do something here, keep this thing close.
And the hard part for Tennessee is you got to stay positive. You got to believe you can win. This series hasn't always been in their favor, and they kind of know Bama's had their number of late, but they got to stay positive. They got to make something happen on this next drive.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here is the Tennessee offense. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Makes the quick grab. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Lets it go to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. He's looking to throw. Floats it out in space. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the returner goes down. Split backs here. Got it behind the line. It's Eakin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. The sure hands, it's Presley. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They punted away on fourth down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Volunteers can really attack on this second and short. He's got him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. So Alabama once again takes well into the night. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.